Hi, this is Paul Sackett, Good News Planet. I'm speaking with grill master and chef Jody Denton. Hi, Jody. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Excellent. And we're going to learn some recipes for the ultimate football fan.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to incorporate a couple of things and make sure you get the feel of it. Well, right now, let me tell you about one thing that I like to do. We have, this is all about fun. It's all about a party. And I always like to maintain party readiness. So I've always got a bag of Tostitos tortilla chips in the cabinet with my favorite salsa. But then when it gets to be game time, I like to customize that salsa. You start with something great already, like the Tostitos restaurant style, and then mix some fresh ingredients into it. On this one, I've just got tomatoes, onions, jalapeno, cilantro, and lime juice, but you could grill some pineapple, you can throw some mango, avocado, whatever you want, and make it kind of customized, but then it didn't take a lot of time, and it's still a great product in the end.
Sounds good to me. I'm mouth-watering here. What else do you have we can share with the audience?
Well, it's really about the whole tailgating experience. You want to make it fun. You want to make it a party. You want to get the whole family involved in the planning stage. Get them excited about it. Let them get involved in the prep, and then you remember it's a celebration. It's a celebration about your team. And I like to say that TEAM stands for T is travel ready. When you're going to a tailgate, you want to make sure that everything is travel ready. You pack the coolers with frozen water bottles so you don't have to transport so much ice. Have drinking ice in a separate cooler so it doesn't get mixed with food. Put the food in resealable plastic bags or deli cups or something so you don't have to wash it all when you come back. E is for easy eating. Make sure that you have everything prepped ahead of time. Don't bog yourself down with a bunch of prep on game day at the tailgate. You want to have that all done ahead of time so that you can enjoy the fun too and don't get bogged down on the grill. A is for all weather. Please watch that forecast. If it looks like it's going to be raining, you need to be prepared with some pop-up canopy tents over your grill and maybe over some of your people, some umbrellas. If it doesn't rain, that's fine. It'll be there the next time. But just make sure you're prepared or you're going to be sad. And M is make a checklist. Get organized. We've got a great checklist that we've shared with you. And it's got everything that you could possibly think of and then some. But if you're organized ahead of time, your stress level is going to be lower and you're going to have more fun on game day.
Now let's talk about, since you're the grill expert in the sense of grills. Now,
I've done a little bit of grilling in my time.
I mean, I guess we started off with a couple twigs on the beach or in the woods, right?
No, I skipped that. Actually, I was a Boy Scout. We did do the whole fire thing, yeah.
There you go. Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly. Great.
Yeah.
Nice. So, which is all good. Which I think a lot of kind of Boy Scout type people like to do that grilling. That's
definitely
part of our nature, wasn't it?
Well, grilling is, when you're choosing a grill and what kind of grill, and there's debates over charcoal versus wood versus gas versus all these things, and it really is, it comes down to your personal preference. It comes down to your experience. If you're a less experienced cook, I would say stick with gas because it's easy to regulate. You can end up in charcoal and wood with hot spots that you might not know how to deal with if you're not so experienced. If you're more experienced and you like the flavor that comes from the wood and the charcoal, then by all means go for it. But one of the most important things is how many people you're going to be grilling for and how many things are you going to be grilling. You want to make sure you have enough grill space to handle it all. And if it's only you and the family, it's 4 or 6 people, you might be able to get away with one of these little charcoal portable grills. If you got 20 people and you're grilling, 4 or 5 things, you're going to need to transport something. You got to plan for that ahead of time.
How about with some of these, say the charcoals or the hibachi or so on? How about putting mesquite and things like the hickory chip? What's the thinking there?
Well, wood fire definitely imparts a different flavor. A lot of people really like that flavor. I know that I do. Cooking over live wood is actually very technique specific and it's more challenging, but if you're cooking over charcoal, there's an easy way to get all that flavor in there, and that's to soak some wood chips, whatever kind you want, apple wood, cherry wood, hickory, whatever. Soak them in water ahead of time and then and then throw a few on your charcoal as you're grilling and just give that little bit of smoke flavor in. It's a great, easy way to get the flavor.
And how about you got to let that dry out a couple of days before you, because it won't bite, or what's
No, the wood you soak it so that it doesn't, so that it smokes and doesn't flame. The charcoal is already burning. You're burning charcoal. You're throwing wet chips on top of the charcoal, not the water, just the chips.
Oh, okay. All right. Give me a safety or one or two thoughts in that regard, just overall.
Well, safety is a two-prong proposition on a tailgate. You've got food safety, which is bring your coolers, make sure everything's cold. Don't take it out of the coolers until you need to. If it's your meats, leave them in the cooler until you're going on the grill. If it's your side dishes, leave them in the cooler and only bring out a little at a time. Don't bring it all out and set it in a bowl in the sun, because that's just going to heat up and it's going to be unappetizing and it won't be safe. And then safety when it comes to the grill. Grills are hot. You want to make sure and minimize the risk. And I always like to put a work table in between the people and the grill. And then I work between the work table and the grill and nobody else comes around. And that's just a little safer. It's just one level of safety that works.
Okay.
You want to see a recipe that I made for you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so one of the things in tailgating is that you've got a grill. Unless you brought a camp stove and a whole camp kitchen set up, you've got a grill. That's what you're cooking everything on. A lot of people feel very limited by the grill. They think they can only grill steaks and grill chicken and everything. But you know you can grill a quesadilla? Quesadillas are easy. They're versatile. You can put vegetable components for vegetarians. What I've got here is just a little simple. It's got cheese and onions and a little barbecued chicken. I just took roasted chicken from the grocery store and pulled the meat and mixed it with my favorite barbecue sauce. Very easy. But what I like to do at the end is I like to take, have you had the Ruffles Smokehouse barbecue chips?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm crazy about all your chips.
Oh man, well, Ruffles is really great for tailgating because it is food that's based on foods that guys love. And I like these Ruffles Smokehouse barbecue chips with the smoked chicken here. And I'm gonna put some in the quesadilla and turn it over, give it a good crunch. And then when I cut into it, you can even hear the crunch. It's just, you know, here, listen. Oh yeah, hear that crunch. And you serve them right away. Great appetizer, really versatile, and a lot of people didn't know you could put a quesadilla on the grill.
Chef, you like what you do, don't you?
I love it. I have a great time.
What would you say inspired you to do what you're doing now?
Yeah, you know, it was definitely something that I enjoyed doing when I was younger. I used to make breakfast and everything, but it was my father that kind of recognized it as a potential career, and I have him to thank for that. So,
beautiful. All right, listen, thank you very much. Have a great football season, and thanks a lot for.
Hey, thank you very much, Paul.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Happy tailgating.